Hey everybody, great to be here. We're at the Catholic Marketing Network Conference. Ann DeSantis and Bill Snyder, Patchwork Heart Ministry.
Yeah, it's so exciting to be here, and this has been a great week of fun and just amazing networking and some great time to share our books and whatnot. It's just been awesome.
Yeah, it really has. It really has. We're here in Schaumburg, Illinois, close to Chicago, and Bill and I finally have been able to get together after our podcast being hosted different places. He's in Wisconsin, I'm in the Philadelphia area, so it's just awesome that we're able to come together with our friends here and tell them about all the great things that we're doing and also finding out about the great ministries that other people have too.
Yeah, have been so blessed, I know, to be able to, I believe, partner with CMAX TV, and we're going to be bringing some wonderful new content to the audience of Patchwork Heart Ministry and Fiat Ministry Network. We're so excited about bringing our TV shows now to CMAX, and stay tuned. We've got some great podcasts and people we're going to be interviewing as well for Sowing Hope podcast to talk a little bit about that partnership and all that stuff. So it's going to be great.
Yeah, it's awesome. And what I really like about being here is just after going through this past year and not being able to be around people, now we're here and we have an exhibitor booth, the Patchwork Heart Ministry, and in addition to that, Fiat Ministry Network and St. Raymond Onotis Foundation, where I'm the director, and we're being represented by a few different organizations. And then I know your friend Father Bill. Can you tell them about that?
Yeah, so Father Bill Zimmer, priest in the Archdiocese of Chicago, he has a wonderful and beautiful ministry called Sowing the Seeds of the Kingdom of God, and he does this amazing ministry for all people, really, that he purchases some of the best religious items. There's candles, there's rosaries, there's books, CDs, all of these different things, and he purchases them and he sells them at his cost or below his cost. And that's just been a blessing here at the trade show for many people to be able to purchase some of those religious goods for below cost, as there's many different retailers here and things like that. And some people, especially in the time of the pandemic, are just having trouble financially. So to be able to provide that service through the Patchwork Heart Ministry booth has just been a blessing. And know that everything supports Patchwork Heart Ministry. So if you're still hanging out today and you see this video on Facebook, know that you can stop by booth 342 until we kind of back up and leave, but know that you can stop by, get the candles, get the books, and visit us, right? Visit us, see our new books. I mean, of course, we've been selling the Hearts Burning Within Us book, and that's been going great. And I know your book as well, Love and Care for the Marginalized.
Yes, that's right. Then I think the great thing about our exhibitor booth is that we have several things going on between Patchwork Heart Ministry, Fiat Ministry Network, and the St. Raymond Onotis Foundation. And we've had a lot of people stop by, sign up for our mailing list, buy books, check out what we do.
Yeah.
And I thought, Bill, it'd be a good idea for people who are watching this video that don't know a whole lot about our ministries. Maybe we'll start out with Patchwork Heart Ministries. Just tell our audience about it.
Oh, sure. It's a good idea to do that. So we founded in 2018 as a nonprofit. We had been doing some ministry prior to that, but really we started in earnest in 2018 as a full-time nonprofit ministry. And the mission was really simple. It's to sow hope into broken hearts. That's where we get the name for our podcast, right? The Sowing Hope podcast. But we like to be able to inspire all people, but particularly young people, to live their faith with passion, and also to heal those wounds, right? To bring people to the divine physician. I always like to say we're the divine physician assistants, right? We bring people to Jesus and the heart of Christ to be healed. So we do that through many different ways. I mentioned the Sowing Hope podcast already. We have Young Catholics Respond, which is another podcast on our network. In addition to that, we have that brand new book out. We have different devotionals as well. We have Stations of the Cross. We also have a devotional for Advent called A Contemplative Las Posadas. So there's lots of different ways that we do that. Of course, through our wonderful partnership with Fiat Ministry Network, your TV show, Journeys in Faith, and the St. Raymond Onotis Foundation. We do so much.
Yeah, we really do. And it, like I said a little earlier, is that it's an honor to be here after going through this whole pandemic year and getting together, and especially, Bill is our podcast host together,
Yeah.
and finally being able to do something in person is just an awesome thing too. And I think we're going to be here next year too, so that'll also be a great thing.
Definitely, definitely.
Tell us more, and I can also share on this, but about the book, about our new book, Hearts Burning Within Us.
Yeah, so I mean, this was such an amazing blessing, and it's a big thanks to you, Ann, because we had the awesome opportunity to talk with 5 different college students from 3 different universities, and 2 other campus ministers that joined us in authoring the book, Maggie Riggins and Jen Southerton. And what we did was we met over the course of the pandemic summer, last summer, and we talked with our students that were with us about the questions they had on their heart weekly. This was not just a one-time shot, like, type your questions in a Google Doc and we'll get back to you kind of deal. This was a weekly conversation with these college students about the questions that were really on their heart. And we kept kind of going over them and working with them and talking with them. And this beautiful book just kind of spit out at the end. It was just like, oh, here it is, a book, by the time we finished this process. So it was really wonderful to be able to partner with you and Jen and Maggie to write this book. And so it's available through Patchwork Heart Ministry on our website, patchworkheart.org. And you can purchase the book right there. And it's $15, $14.99 on our website. So.
Yes, so definitely check it out. As he said, patchworkheart.org. The information about the book is there. And if you know college students, maybe you're a mom or a dad to a young person, this is a perfect gift. Here we are in July, almost August. This would be a great gift to give to that incoming freshman going into college, or even late high school, I think, too.
Absolutely. And I want to give a big shout out to William Hemsworth, who wrote a fantastic review for the book. So thank you, William Hemsworth. And for anybody who's interested in seeing that review, you can head over to his website, which is simply williamhemsworth.com. So thank you so very much for doing that, William, for us. And this has been a huge blessing. So
it really has. So if it's okay too, I'd love to tell them a little
please.
more about Fiat Ministry Network and also about the St. Raymond Nonnatus Foundation. So I'll start with the St. Raymond Nonnatus Foundation, where I'm the director. And as some of you know who are watching this video, is that we were formed through a religious order, through the Mercedarians. And in 2015, they decided that they wanted to start a foundation. So that is when the St. Raymond Nonnatus Foundation was born, right after that World Meeting of Families, when the Pope came to Philadelphia. The friars decided that they wanted to do something to help to make outreach to families in crisis. So what we do is we provide pastoral accompaniment for families in crisis. And we offer what we call 4 Ps. That would be prayer, priestly consultations, programs and events, and also podcasts and videos. So check out our website sometime and learn more about what we do. A lot of people ask us that, like, what is it that you do? What is your mission? And so it is that pastoral accompaniment for families in crisis. It's like the field hospital. When you hear that Pope Francis had talked about that, the church is a field hospital. We're there for people who feel that they need that support, that are going through such hard times, whether it be something like what we went through this past year, people affected by divorce and separation. So our presence is here at the Catholic Marketing Network Conference. And if you're watching this and you know someone who could use our help, remember that pastoral consultation appointment is free. All you need to do is reach out to us at nonatus.org. There's a page there on the website. So make that appointment. I will be in touch with you. And it's all good stuff. And we also thank Bill. Bill's a board member with the St. Raymond Nonnatus Foundation, and he helps produce some of our podcasts. We have a podcast for divorced Catholics, people who are affected by divorce and separation. And then we have another one for families in crisis. So check that out on our YouTube channel, which is Philly Nonatus. Please do subscribe to that channel. I wanted to also mention to them about Fiat Ministry Network. Maybe you could share a little bit about Fiat Ministry Network with them.
Another amazing blessing that came forth from the pandemic. There was a lot of heartache, but there was certainly many blessings that came from it. And one of the amazing things that we did was that we partnered with Fiat Ministry Network in the production of some amazing TV shows, and they carry so much wonderful content. They carry masses, and they carry just wonderful content that you can't get anywhere else, right? So Kent Kohalski, give big shout out to him. We know that he couldn't make it this time to CMN, but I have a feeling he'll make it next year. And we're really blessed to be able to partner with them for the Fiat Ministry Network TV show Journeys in Faith that you do, and that's coming back in the fall, right?
Yes.
It's going to be exciting to have that show back on the air. But in addition to that, we also have the Sowing Hope podcast airs with them, all these masses. They have some wonderful shows. The Fiat Ministry Show, Kent produces that, I think, pretty much weekly. Wonderful shows with Alan Smith and just great stuff. So please head over to their YouTube channel, follow, friend, and like them on all of the social media channels. All you have to do is simply search Fiat Ministry Network, or their website, I think, is fiatministrynetwork.tv. So you can head that over there and check it out. But we're so blessed to be partnering with some wonderful people and more partnerships and collaborations that are going to continue.
That's right. Yeah, there's more good things to come.
Yeah.
And I also would like to thank Fiat Ministry Network for helping the foundation, the St. Raymond Ononis Foundation, because they also stream our podcasts and our shows. So a big thanks to you, Bill, because our podcasts for the foundation are also through Patchwork Heart Ministry too. So you can find them in more than one spot. So in more than just the Filling Nonatus YouTube channel, which is awesome.
Yeah.
And then Bill was talking about the Journeys in Faith. Now that's a half an hour interview show on video on Facebook Live and on Fiat Ministry Network. It's on Friday nights at 8:30 p.m. Now we're taking a break for the summer, but we'll be back in the fall with some awesome guests. In fact, my calendar's already filled up until I think December. So yeah, it's an awesome show, and we already have 60 episodes. You can go to Patchwork Heart Ministry on the playlist and watch some of the previous episodes of Journeys in Faith, as well as my own YouTube channel. They're on there too, on Ann DeSantis YouTube.
Awesome.
So,
Landis
yeah.
was so much fun,
Was.
and look forward to doing it again.
Yeah, me too.